Returning to your broadcast live from Memorial Park in Cambridge here, the clouds just starting to creep over just in time for the beginning of this next game. It is the Bay of Plenty versus Northland. You're with Tākiri, and commentary with me this afternoon is DJ Forbes. Good to have you on board today, DJ. Your first time doing this?
Yeah, thanks again. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I mean, probably feel a little more comfortable out on the field,
yeah,
to be honest.
He switched the rugby boots for the comfortable Converse as we get ready to kick off. Captain Te Aihe Toma looking to get this game underway, and he's been in fine form today as Te Aihe Toma kick a little bit too deep for the Bay players to contest. It's the light blue versus the dark blue. The Bay of Plenty of Sunshine versus the boys from up north. Good clean takeoff there by Northland. They swing the ball from one side to the other, looking to find some holes up the middle. A half break there, but a good tackle by Bay of Plenty. Still retaining possession though, the Northland team in the hands of their playmaker. Wayward pass out to the wing. Good strength though to stay in field. Will that be a high tackle? Everything's a high tackle these days, eh, DJ?
Yeah, it's a tough one, but definitely everything's about player safety now. So.
Yeah, and as DJ educated me before, the ref is always right.
Yes, that's right.
Northland dancing around trying to find a way through this Bay of Plenty defence, taking the ball to ground. Bay of Plenty had a couple of good wins today. Northland, I haven't seen too much of the Northland games today. DJ, how they been going?
No, I guess they go through patches where they do some really good stuff, and then they've been probably unfortunate with sort of small errors. But so far they seem to be getting things in the right shape. Hopefully they can capitalise here.
It looks like they might get on the scoreboard first if the ball makes it out to the wing. No go though, and looks like Bay of Plenty might have been called for offside. Early opportunity now for the Northland team as they set up about 10-15 minutes from the try line there. Will they go wide? Will they take it up the middle? We'll soon see. Tap goes.
Oh, wow.
Easy as that. Ever score any of those tries, DJ?
Yeah, a couple. Off my right foot.
Off the right foot. For
Not
that
as
one.
flash as that.
Yeah, making it look way too easy there. Number 11 from Northland. That is no replay for that one, though, guys. But Northland getting on the board first in this match. 5-0 with the replay are still to come. Bay letting it an easy try. That'll be a coach killer for Paul Titchens.
I think as a spectator, that's what you come to see.
It is.
The razzle dazzle.
It absolutely is.
Unfortunate for the Bay. I mean, they were baited. That's the whole idea of it, to get someone to come out of the line, and number 11 took advantage and under the sticks.
He made that look really good.
Silva, I think.
So Bay will try and claim this kickoff. Looking as though they are employing the one lifter approach. Oh, there's a sub. Oh, look at that. Too many players on the field, Deej?
I think so. I might have got the... Oh, no, sorry.
Oh.
It's like a mouth guard.
A mouth guard. So what, he's not allowed to...
No, you shouldn't be on the field unless you've got a mouth guard.
Oh, my goodness. So the Bay of Plenty giving away an easy position of the halfway that should have been a kickoff to them. But unfortunately, due to player error, maybe a little bit of... missing out on the rules there, but number 7, the playmaker here for the Northland team, making a big gap down the middle, and again the Northland team threatening the Bay of Plenty line. Looks like number 11 is going over again. He put out the step the first time, bit of a show and go there on the second time, and Northland score 2 early tries. We'll show the replay. I don't know if the replay is going to go all the way back to what happened on halfway. No, it doesn't. We're just going to see the tail end of this. Their playmaker there, number 7, taking the ball in, and just an easy pop off the ground. Too many numbers there for the Northland team.
I think Meltzer's been good all day, the captain for Northland, really stepping up when the team needs it. And obviously number 11 there finishing off a double. Sucking in the big ones on his way back though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these teams have played, 4 games now today, so it's extremely hot down here in Memorial Park, Cambridge. Staying hydrated, keeping out of the sun, doing all the recovery, those little things right, and that obviously will pay dividends in the end because we are here till, well, after 6 p.m. this evening. Now we'll see if the Bay gets it right this time. So if you don't have a mouth guard in, you're not allowed to be on the field.
I think if the ref catches you, he can send you back to the sideline to put one in.
Great tap back there by the Northland team, and in fact they get the advantage. Some more footwork being shown there by the Northland players. They reset those centre back. Number 11, the double try scorer, feeds a nice wide ball to their playmaker. Northland almost toying with the Bay of Plenty defence now. Back into the hands of our try scorer. Forward pass right in front of us, Deej.
Yeah, no, fair call. I think the pleasing thing for Northland, they're actually building a lot of pressure, you know, showing some good phases, so I'm pretty sure the coaches will be pleased after the earlier games. And I guess Bay of Plenty in a little bit of a different situation. They've played some awesome rugby, structured rugby, playing territory, but find themselves chasing the game in this one.
Yeah, the Bay played earlier today and got some really good wins and put, like DJ said, some real good structured rugby together, and we're yet to see that in this game. But in saying that, we're only 5 minutes in and the Bay boys are yet to have some decent position. If they can win the scrum cleanly, we'll see what they can do. Ball goes out to the captain, to Aihe Toma. Bit of a show and go in a step. Aihe's got a bit of a pace on him. It's 7 versus number 7. Will he go all the way? Too much gas for the Northland defence, does the captain, Te Aihe Toma, have, and great try there.
Yeah, I think it's important again, the captain stepping up, so both of them, both Meltzer and Te Aihe, putting on a show today and keeping their teams in the game.
Show and going, a lot of pace there for Te Aihe Toma. Little side note, happens to be my neighbour.
Oh.
As much as a neighbour can get when you live on farmland, but a few hundred metres away, still
Still a neighbour.
Still a neighbour. So that puts the Bay on the scoreboard. It's 2 tries to 1 and converted there by Te Aihe Toma as well. So the score's just going to pop up in the top left-hand screen. And like DJ said, it's good to see these players, the captains, the leaders in these teams stepping up. And Te Aihe's been doing that all day, so fantastic leadership role played by him. 14-7 though, Northland over the Bay of Plenty. The Bay will look to regather this kickoff. Nice high kick. Bay not contesting in the air though, going for the safe play, getting cleaned out at the ruck there. Northland retain position, will try and bring it out of their 22. Not great defence there by the Bay, but great speed and attacking skills by Northland. Held up, knee on the ground. That's a tackle ball. Hard to see the way, DJ, when your head's, you know, buried in there, whether or not they're on the ground or not.
You're spot on there. And this is a good play from Northland here. Like most teams probably would have gone for the quick tap, but obviously you wanted to slow it down.
We're definitely getting on in the day. We're now at 3:30 in the afternoon, and these guys have been here at the field since roughly 8 o'clock this morning. So obviously we've got the Nationals to think about, but at the end of the day, everybody wants to win. Double try scorer again, shows the dummy, and he can do it all, that number 11, and another dummy being shown. Good strong running, just falling off tackles as the Bay of Plenty team. Te Aihe Toma making a little half break there. Gets it into the hands of the number 5 from the Bay of Plenty. Tap back again. Number 10 of the ball in hand, Danny Kays. That'll be half time.
There's a lot of bent over bodies and a lot of boys sucking in the big one, so tough way to finish, but good to see both teams solid in the mix.
Northland just over the Bay of Plenty at the moment. We'll take a break and come back with the second half shortly.
The time to mix it up is almost here. To make this the best Sevens weekend ever, go to www.sevens.co.nz and get your info on all the action.
Welcome back to Memorial Park, Cambridge. As we get into the second half of this game, it's Northland leading Bay of Plenty down here at the Northern Regional Sevens Tournament. A very hot day. DJ mentioned just before the break there, the boys are sucking in the big ones. They absolutely are. The water bottles are going down a lot faster than they were in the first round at 10 o'clock this morning. But what do the Bay need to do to get back into this game there, DJ?
I think just stay composed, showing what they can do when they keep a little bit ball in hand. Unfortunate in that just before half time, they got a slight fumble. And the ball went out, but besides that, if they could just build some more pressure, hold on to the ball, they're definitely right up there, right in the mix. So hopefully, the coaches will be relaying some good messages to them.
Speaking of coaches relaying messages, looks like a familiar face. Is that Zar Lawrence in the middle of the Bay of Plenty huddle there?
Yeah, I saw him earlier today. So I can see probably a little bit of his influence on the team. Some of the moves look like some of the moves we were doing about 10 years ago.
Yep.
But no, he'll be an awesome person to have amongst that crowd, especially those young boys, and sharing his knowledge.
Another little side note, his wife coaches my niece's netball team.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Full of all those little interesting tidbits today.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's a small world. But the Bay of Plenty, obviously, like DJ just mentioned, just need to retain some possession. Build on what they've done earlier in the game. Northland, they're looking good leading into the second half as well. Their playmakers stepping up, and they're actually looking quite comfortable out there on the field.
But that's it. In those earlier games, you can kind of see where teams are getting flustered. But I guess the teams with a bit more experience know to just hold on to the ball, stay composed, and build some pressure. Space will come.
Kickoff underway. Bay of Plenty go high. Might have been a knock on there by the Northland team. Number 5 for the Bay of Plenty. Cameron not able to hold on to that ball, but no, he's caught a Bay of Plenty knock on first. So unable to capitalise on the kickoff, and handy position over in their own territory. Northland ready to attack from the scrum.
Some good contact after that kickoff to force the knock on. Some big boys, throwing their bodies in the contact, so it's going to be some sore bodies later tonight.
Good spectator thing to see, though. Good for us to see.
Safe behind here.
Yep.
Second time, off you go.
So can you talk us through what just happened there?
I'm not too sure what happened there.
Out, just out. The ball in the hands there of the number 10 for the Bay of Plenty, Danny Keys. Oh, his eyes went big for a little bit there. He thought he might have been away.
Yeah.
Although in this weather, it's a long distance from there all the way down to the try line. I'll be looking for someone to pass to.
Interesting to see what the ref called on that last play.
Yeah.
Well, in the red zone now, so here we go.
Yeah. Always a hard one to throw it that long and keep it straight, eh?
Had the right idea. Trying to get past the line of the south and get it to, I think, first 5 Bailey.
Yep. Execution just not right there. So again, you take those gambles, and when they don't pay off, where you find yourself defending your line 5 metres out.
I think the coach probably would have wanted a money ball, quick line out, set up a little bit of a maul and a drive, and then get to the first 5 and boot it down. But
boot it down.
Here we are, 5 metres out, Northland ball.
See if Northland can capitalise. There is a big blind for this halfback to take as well. We'll see which way he goes. He comes straight off the back of the scrum, breaks the tackle. Gee, he's strong on his feet. Number 7 for Northland, scoring right under the post there.
It's good to watch. I mean, he's been a part of that All Black Sevens environment, so he knows what it takes. And I think, like we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of these players that are not too far away from putting on a black jersey soon, so a lot of players putting their hand up, and Meltzer's definitely one of them today.
There's the replay video. Meltzer strong on his feet, sees the opportunity, backs himself. That's what you want in a captain. Great try in between the posts there. Bay of Plenty currently trailing 14-7, kick to come, and now up the 16-7. So the Bay need to score twice now to get back into this game. We'll see if Coach Titchens runs the subs. Bay of Plenty racing to get back into position to take this kickoff. Those drink breaks just don't last long enough at this time of the day, do they, DJ? Deep kickoff this time, trying to put some pressure on and pin the Bay down in their own territory. And you can see all these little niggly little mistakes starting to creep into the Bay of Plenty's game, which is not what they needed. Bit of a break now, though, on the left-hand flank there by the Bay of Plenty. Captain Ahetoma trying to find some players. He links up, cutbacks inside, but no, he's going to go all the way. He's going to try to number 8 for the Bay of Plenty. Great try there, finishing off Bailey Simonson, obviously one of the newer players in the All Black Sevens. Yeah,
so I think he's actually from a league background, and he was playing in Australia. But, I think his father was an All Black, and I guess had that dream to be a part of that. So he's here playing sevens and not far off being back involved with. I know he was in Oceania with the boys.
Yep.
And the boys are going to work. I think later tonight.
Okay,
so he'll definitely be trying to put his hand up for those probably Hamilton and the other 20s on the circuit. Well,
he gave himself the best chance of that try there. A good show of confidence, backed himself, and now puts the Bay one step closer to the Northland team. Now 21-14. So that conversion successful by Te Ahetoma, and the left footer puts it deep. Is it too far? Great control there by Northland. Unfortunately, though, not just in the ruck. Bit of an advantage to the Bay. The 2 knocks, no. It's play on for the Bay of Plenty. Number 5 for the Bay. Luke has the ball in hand now, gives it out to the try scorer. Unfortunately, not the best pass. Knock on. Well, you don't miss that one.
I think he might have been looking to his touchy for that one.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Was it a rip? Was it a knock-on? I think in sevens it might be called a knock-on regardless. But we're 11.5 minutes into this game, so the Bay have now an attacking scrum just at the halfway point here, and with only a couple of minutes left in the game, this is a crucial time in the match for the Bay boys. Hands on hips out there though, DJ.
Oh, that's it. I mean, they've still got a couple of minutes, so there's no need to try and panic or to try and rush. Just need to build some pressure, and the Northland D will tire.
He's going to his pocket by the looks of it.
No.
Oh, it's a red card. So this is the second penalty against the Bay of Plenty at a scrum. We didn't see what happened in the first one, and I'm not even sure what happened there. But we just mentioned that the Bay of Plenty needed to have some composure, hold on to the ball, and instead they've given a penalty. 6 players on the field now, and Northland have now kicked themselves deep into their own territory. So not sure what happened there, DJ.
Yeah, no, I can't help you on that one. It's been 2 calls that we've missed.
I think maybe he asked him to put the ball in and he didn't. But that's a red card as well, so that's him done for the day.
It might have to be a bigger offence than not putting the ball in, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't want to assume anything. We'll see how we can follow up on that later.
Yeah. So now Northland, all the attacking opportunities at the moment. Penalty though to the Bay. 6 players on the field. DJ, what do you do? Patience?
Yeah, still. I mean, you're down, but you can't rush things. I mean, you've still got just over a minute. Just got to play sensible footy. Still in the red zone, so.
Is this Mr. Black with the ball there?
Yeah, McGarvey Black, I think.
Black, yeah. Oh, nice pass. Oh, and again, just these little passes not going to hand. That could have been crucial for the Bay, and he knows it. Slaps the ground, he's not happy with himself.
Yeah, we'll mention his name probably the first time in the game. McGarvey Black probably needs to get it, or the team needs to get it to him a bit more, see what he could do with the pace.
Bit of a shot of the crowd on screen at the moment, and all the smart ones have umbrellas, and all the ones looking to get a bit of a tan, obviously, out in this vicious sunshine today. Northland, though, with another opportunity. What do you do here, DJ? Just hold on to the ball?
Yeah, hold on to the ball. You play territory. Get out of the red zone.
Captain on captain now.
Yep.
Ahi equal to the task, puts him down, but great support work there by the Northland team. Will he make it all the way? Oh, reaches out.
Great stretch.
Yeah, definitely he gets over. Great try there by the Northland player, pure determination. We're about to see a replay of that as well.
Again, Meltzer stepping up to the plate. There he is there.
Almost got around him. Great tackle there by Ahi, but look at that support play from the Bay. And even though he got chased down, he didn't give up. Put the fend out, gave himself just enough room and time to use those long arms and stretch out over the line.
There's number 8, Hayden. Julina. Awesome way to finish.
Great way to finish, Northland. If he can get this kick over, that'll be the icing on the cake. But Northland take this game away from the Bay of Plenty. 26-14 if this kick goes over. Wow, there you go. Awesome kick. 28 points to 14. Northland over the Bay of Plenty.
I think the coach will definitely be pleased with that result against a good Bay of Plenty side. Northland played some good footy. Came away with a pretty convincing win in the end.
Yeah, they've been getting better and better. Their start of the day wasn't that great, but they've definitely been building over the day. So like we said, that's what coaches look for. 28-14, Northland over the Bay of Plenty from here at Memorial Park in Cambridge, the Northern Regional Sevens tournament. A few hours to go here, but a big congratulations going out to Northland. A tough game, but a great win over the Bay of Plenty.